Worship. What is worship? We have concerts, we have events every single day. If not for the corona pandemic, Perishaw would still be having lots and lots of worship meetings. But what is truly worship? Today in church services, you find lighting, you have the string part of the keyboard, you have the vocal crowd, the ambient sound of crowds singing along in so much unity. All of these things are elements. Worship comes from an Anglo-Saxon word. The Anglo-Saxon word literally means worth-ship, worth and ship together. Alright, it means ascribing worth, it means ascribing value to a particular thing, the surrendering of our whole nature to a supreme deity. In Yoruba land, you have Shango, you have Obatala, you have some other gods. In Igbo land, you have Amadioha, and a lot of other gods that people worship. All these gods we just mentioned are expressions of man's desire to worship something. Alright, the Bible says that we were created for worship. Man was made for this. It's in him, so he would desire to worship something. Before you cook a very beautiful soup, you have to buy the ingredients. Make sure that all the ingredients are in place. If not, you get a soup that's not complete. The people who you want to serve to will not be able to eat the soup. Before God can actually take something to be worshipped, we must have the right ingredients in place. What are the ingredients of worship? The first is surrender. Surrender is what Jesus Christ tried to show to us by dying on the cross. This is why we go to baptismal services where people are symbolically immersed in swimming pools and publicly signify the fact that they are being buried with Christ in death or surrender and being raised again to life to sit with him, to operate in the level that he operated while he was here on earth. The mystery of death is that Christ humbled himself even to the death on the cross and endured the pain. He despised the shame. What are we willing to do to make sure that worship is achieved in our time? It's a wonderful thing to be celebrated, but we allow these things to take us over that we forget the main aim of what we have set out for. Have we surrendered our lives enough to be able to let go of certain things? Yes, it's possible to carry the glory of God and allow material things to rob us of the things that God has deposited inside of us. So the second ingredient needed for effective worship is reverence. In our day and age, there is so much audacity, especially amongst the younger generations. We don't regard elders, we don't regard the people that should be regarded in the body of Christ. Rather, we call them religious. Because of the advent of social media, a lot is beginning to happen. Somebody can, from the comfort of his home, just begin to type on Twitter fake news, and people gullibly just take these things and swallow them, without asking questions or verifying if these things are real. It will be the spirit of the age that will be able to work in people when men totally lose it and begin to live based on their own laws instead of the laws of God. So it's impossible to have worship where the holy things are not regarded. In the Old Testament, you dare not get into the Holy of Holies without being consecrated and prepared for the ceremonies. You dare not go into it, because when you go into it, they will drag you out as you went in, because by then when you come out, you'll be dead. God was very strict with his laws because he was setting a standard for we who are going to live in the last days. Are we following this standard? We must examine ourselves. When the spirit of the fear of the Lord is no longer at work in a life, you notice gross disregard for constituted religious authorities. The third thing we need to talk about when it comes to worshiping God is knowledge. Bible describes certain people as having zeal without knowledge. And worship is not just songs sung, just like I see some producers and some people try to ascribe worship as being like every other regular song, but it's just that we sing about the Christian faith and stuff. Beyond all those things, even though it's true that worship is actually this, as in musical worship is actually music, it is holy music. Worship is not entirely music. Music as worship is just a part of our entire life of worship. Our entire life of worship is our life when going out to the market, when speaking to people, and in all ramifications, there are avenues to worship God. But are we just leveraging on the Sunday musical worship, or maybe the Facebook live sessions we have, just coming and doing Facebook live, playing our keyboard and singing, and then we have a lot of people watching us and wow, we've done something great and worship? No, that is not true worship. True worship is actually expressing your knowledge, your reverence, and your surrender to God through your life living out for your neighbors to see, and in every other ramifications of life. Worship requires great sacrifice, so we must by all means bring our bodies under subjection so that we will see the true expression of worship that God desires. When we are all harmonized in our concept of worship, then we'll be truly united to express the worship that God desires.